Oh, okay.
If not, you can get rid of it. Whatever you want.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, we're live. Hello, everybody.
You didn't know I pressed it?
I didn't know you pressed it. Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday.
Get a little closer. I like when you're nice and close.
Oh, okay. That wasn't sarcasm? Okay.
Why do we do this so late?
Because we used to not get, the kids used to have activities and we weren't home at 8 o'clock at night.
Okay. Well, sometimes we're not going to be home.
So sometimes you're not home at 9 o'clock because Lily has something.
Okay. If we did this earlier, would you watch it earlier?
We could test it. We could say next week we're going live at 8 and see what happens. See if anybody tunes in.
Okay. Let's put the tea down. Let's pick up the papers and let's get busy.
Let's get busy.
So, during a podcast this week, my wonderful producer, Adrienne, has had so many wonderful women sending my way. She's sending so many wonderful women my way to be on the podcast. I've been recording so many good guests for you. I'm having a grand old time. And during one of my recordings this week, I was inspired by our conversation because we were talking about some really key parenting terms. And I was like, there are some really key things to pass on to people that we've learned that we're talking about.
Awesome.
So I was like, I'm going to write about it and I'm going to pass it on and summarize some of the lessons. I will never get to all of our lessons in parenting.
That's what Whinypaluza.com is for. Go check them out and read everything that's there.
There's years of blogs and podcasts.
12, 13 years. Yeah.
So if there is a topic that you want help with, you can always go search in the podcast, in the blogs, and find all the resources. You can also tell me what you want, and I will give it to you. I will deliver. So we had multiple requests that I already recorded, so it's coming your way. And tonight is What Parenting Has Taught Me. I want to talk about some of the lessons that Seth and I have learned over our 19 years of parenting.
Yes.
It's been over 19 years.
Yes.
And we're never going to get to all of them, but we're going to give you some of them. So Seth read this and approved this and agrees with it. Yes. And he will add his 2 cents if he has 2 cents to add.
I might even have 5 cents.
So the first thing I'm going to start with is the comparison game that we do. And when I talk to these guests, I realize that
Just experts.
Yes. Sometimes the comparison game is good and sometimes the comparison game is bad. So I'm going to tell you why it's good and I'm going to tell you why it's bad. When your child is growing and they're learning to sit up, they're learning to walk, they're learning to run, they're learning to talk, they're learning to cut, they're learning...
Do the things.
All the things, all through the years. They're learning to drive. Now our kids are learning to drive. So you want to watch other kids and read books to know what your kid is supposed to be doing.
What's developmentally appropriate, right?
Yes.
I've heard you use those words.
Yes. So I'm putting it in quotes because some kids do it on track. If the book said that they were going to do it, Max was going to do it.
At the time he was supposed to do it.
He was right on track. And then if your kid is not doing it...
Or they could do it ahead of time.
They might do it quicker. They might do it slower. They might do it a lot quicker. They might do it a lot slower. And is that okay if they're behind? If they're behind, there might be some sort of developmental delay. There might be some sort of medical issue. So it's good for us as parents to compare, to notice those things in case something is wrong, to talk to the doctors about.
Yes.
However, okay, so that's a good scenario where we're using comparison for good. The bad scenario is when we're driving ourselves crazy because so-and-so's kid is the starting quarterback and your kid's sitting the bench. Well, guess what? Every child has their own strengths. So let's build up our child's strengths and focus on what they're good at. And let's not compare them to A, B, and C.
Right? Because it'll just make you feel bad. Here's some, can I put in 2 cents?
Always.
One of the things that I do is there are times, like if I'm feeling down on myself or about something, I will try and remind myself to compare myself to someone who is further behind at whatever it is than me, because that will make me feel better and make me go be inspired to go do more work to get ahead, as opposed to feeling bad for where I am not.
Seth is always like, why do you compare yourself to someone who's like 10 steps ahead of you and you never compare yourself to someone who's 10 steps behind you? He's like, why do you do that?
Yes.
Excellent point. Okay,
Thank you.
so we're going to stop the comparison game. I think I'm pretty good at that. I think I've gotten better at that. And,
Yes.
it all takes practice. We're going
Yes.
to tell you that. Everything takes practice that we're talking about. Have clear expectations. We've talked about this before. I'm going to bring it up and bring it up and bring it up because my kids want to know what to expect.
Even, what time is dinner? Do I have 30 minutes between now and when I need to be at dinner?
They will ask us
I
that.
bet yesterday. How much time do I have before dinner is?
Can I start my homework now or do I need to wait till after dinner? Last night it was, Uncle Josh is here. We're going to come home from football. We're going to have dinner with him. Like, it wasn't a question. It was just this is what we're doing.
You have to wait to do your homework till after you have dinner and visit with your uncle.
And I said to Lily, do you have homework? And she said, yes. And I said, okay, you're going to have dinner with us as a family, and then you can go disappear and do your homework. So just have clear expectations, and then you can't get into a fight that
Right.
you didn't tell them something.
Yes, we have had that. We used to have that fight until we had lots of repetition and realized what they needed.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me we were going out to dinner with everybody this week in an hour. I'm not ready. I can't just go out to dinner. I'm in the middle of something. Might have been said to us once or twice.
Well, like, I learned quickly to be like, I want you downstairs dressed with your sneakers on in 10 minutes.
Right, or at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. So this was one of the things that I was talking about with the expert. This next one is one of the most important parenting lessons that I want Seth to listen to this one.
I'm listening.
Be curious. Take the word curious with you in life. Use it with your friends, family, yourself. Be curious. Be curious with yourself. Why did I react that way? Why did I do that? How am I feeling? Okay, when your kid, you be curious all over the place with your kid. Ask your kid questions. Don't be afraid to ask your kid questions. Inquiring minds want to know. They will tell you that you've reached your quota of questions.
Oh, they're very
So
clear.
then save the other 3 questions for later or the next day.
Yeah, we
But
definitely have a quota.
But I don't want you to be afraid to ask questions. Ask questions about school. Ask questions about their sport. Ask questions about their friends, about their lunch. Ask all the questions. If something doesn't seem right, be curious about it. What's going on? I noticed blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Ooh, I said blah, blah, blah.
You're copying Ella.
I got that from my daughter. She's on a roll with the blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Okay, so if you take one thing away, one of the most bang for your buck tonight is going to be that you are going to go away from this and you're going to be curious in life. And it's going to make you less reactive because you're going to hear me saying, ooh, be curious right now. What's going on right now? Why are they acting this way? I wonder what happened.
There's always a reason.
We're going to be more curious.
Yes.
Okay.
You're a curious bird.
I really am. When we got together, you quickly told me that I was an interrogator.
That was the personality type from the book. I think it was the Celestine Prophecy. Yes.
And now my husband will get annoyed that I'm texting him questions.
Okay. You
So-
need context for
So
that. It's
I'm
not
going to
the
tell
questions,
you.
It's
So
the timing.
Okay, so this is for we're going to take notes and do a marital topic on this.
Okay.
We're not going to do it tonight, but you want things to be done, and I have questions
Lots.
before things are done.
Yes.
So you married an interrogator.
Of which I am one as well. So I do the same thing. I also am a curious bird.
Learn the word pause. It has gotten me out of a lot of trouble. So I was quick to react. When I got together with Seth, I was quick to react. I was quick to react to Seth, to the kids, to my friends, to my parents. I was a reactor. And then I learned the word pause, and it changed me. And I started learning that if I take a breath and think for a minute, I am less reactive. I'm more responsive. I regret less things that I say. Just take a pause. Whenever things get heated, just think of the word pause, and it will save you so much grief. One of the best parenting lessons we can teach.
It's a good lesson.
and for marital conflict.
Yes.
Model what you want to see your kids do. So people will ask me, how do you make your kids so responsible? How do you make your kids get their homework done? Why do you think your kids are so hardworking? Why does Lily want to eat so healthy? Why is Ella such an eloquent speaker? Like, why do these kids do what they do? Well, we are busy modeling what we want to see our kids do. We don't necessarily want our kids to go nonstop all day. Seth and I could work on that.
Yeah.
So when you see the overachievers that we are producing, it's because Seth and I are busy overachieving.
Yes.
So I want my kids to eat healthy. So then I need to eat healthy and show them that. I want my kids to be calm. Then I need to work on being calmer. So whatever you want to see your kids do, I don't care what it is, you want your kids to read more and put their phone down. Put your phone down and pick up a book and show them. So I promise you, whatever you want to see your kids do, just go do it yourself.
You'll be a good example, and they'll copy you.
Yes. Okay, so be consistent. So there's 2 words that I learned in school about parenting. Word number 1 is consistency. Word number 2 is persistence. We get exhausted. We want to give in. We want to give up. Don't do it. I know you can do it. I know I can do it. We just need to keep going. We can tag in our husband. We can ask for support, but we can't give up. And we got to keep being consistent. And I promise you, your consistency will pay off in the end.
Yes, eventually.
With anything in life, including parenting.
Yes.
You agree?
Any goal you're trying to get to, you're not going to achieve it unless it's really low. The first time you go after it is probably going to take multiple attempts and multiple steps. You don't go to the gym once and you're physically fit for life. You got to keep going.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right? It takes persistence.
That's a really good point. Okay, believe in your kids. Be their cheerleader. You are the voice in their head. I hear this over and over from everybody I talk to. Our voice that we say to them becomes their voice in their head. We don't want their voice in their head to be a critic. We want the voice in their head to be a cheerleader. If we believe in them, they will learn to believe in themselves. And I learned that.
Yes.
And try to be their biggest cheerleader.
You're a great cheerleader.
Mom, timeout. So we talk a lot about putting kids in timeout. That is the total wrong conversation. We need to put ourselves in timeout. And we need to not feel guilty about it. If you want to lock yourself in the bathroom and take a bath, do not feel guilty. If you want to go run out and get yourself coffee and be in the car by yourself or be in the coffee shop by yourself, no guilt. Take the time out. We need the time out. We deserve the time out. We're all going to throw the guilt out the window and go do what we need.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Then we'll come back and hopefully we'll have more patience.
Reset.
Because sometimes we need a break.
Amen. Many breaks.
Many breaks. Just looking at you and laughing is sometimes the best reset. If we want to talk about reset, like you and I will want to
strangle someone?
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. And we'll just look at each other and give each other the look. And it's like this
release of tension.
Yes. Thank you for
finishing your sentences.
Oh my gosh. You're making me laugh. One of the things that I hear moms say all the time is that their kids don't listen to them. And I hate that line. Your kids are always listening to you. They hear you. You don't think that they hear you, but we are proven time and time again that they hear us.
I think we need a different word choice. They always hear you. They may not listen in terms of doing what you say, but they're always hearing the words.
Right, but eventually.
Yes, if you're persistent and consistent in all of the things.
Right, but they hear you and you're planting the nuggets.
Yes.
The very important nuggets that you will see pay off.
Yes, I would agree.
I see it pay off time and time again. I'm trying to think of an example for them. Do you have any examples for them? Try to think of something that's paid off that they've repeated to me.
I was going to say, you hear them and say something and you're like, I told them that. They're repeating me.
Oh my God. Ella's blog. is everything that I tell her. So
Teenage Tuesdays, check it out. It's also at Whinypaluza.com.
thank you. So Ella writes a column on Tuesdays, and Kristen emailed Ella and was like, what a great topic. Her mother may have lectured her on the topic that she wrote. So I got an excellent, she's listening to me.
Yes, that's a good example.
It's an excellent example. Okay. One of the hot topics that I hear over and over and over is connection before correction. And I'm taking that in for myself. This is one of my new lessons, I would say, because I want you to listen to yourself all day as a mother. Sometimes I listen to myself and I annoy myself. I'm giving them directions. I'm giving them critiques. Fix your hair. Brush your hair. Did you brush your teeth? Did you remember your water bottle? Did you do your homework? What time am I picking you up?
Yep.
Like, none of it is connection. It's all direction, logistics, responsibility, critiques. I annoy myself sometimes when I listen to myself. We want to throw in hugs, eye contact, I love you, praise. Throw in all the connection all day and don't just focus on the logistics, because we get caught up so much in the logistics. So I have to remember, give them praise, smile at them, give them hugs, give them love. And I got to stop with the constant, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you remember this?
Right, that to-do list.
The to-do list. That is always going, the mental load.
Yes.
The mental load that all of us moms talk about, that's going in our head.
Yes, all the time.
Lower the bar, people. Lower the bar. Do you remember the days of me wanting the perfect house?
Yes, painfully.
How do you feel now about that?
I am very impressed with how far you have come.
Do I aim for a perfect house anymore?
No.
So we want the perfect picture. We want the perfect birthday party. We want the perfectly clean house. We want our kid to look perfect. We want to look perfect. Can we get rid of this high standard that we are setting and lower the bar? If we lower the bar, everyone's less stressed. We're less stressed. Our husband's less stressed. The kids are less stressed. I said to my friend, oh, my brother-in-law's coming over. I should probably clean. She's like, your house is fine. And I was like, right, but I should clean up. She goes, it just looks lived in.
True. And that's okay. We do.
And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that she said.
It's a good thing.
I've lowered the bar.
Thank you.
I'm also tired, okay? In my 30s, I had a lot more energy to constantly clean.
Yeah.
In my 40s, not so much. I would like to sit down and go watch Paradise.
Yep.
Who is watching Paradise? We have 1.5 more episodes.
In season 2, yes.
So there's two seasons on Hulu. We finished season 1. We're on season 2. We're on episode 7, and there's 8 episodes, and we just started 7. It is so good. If you haven't watched it, I think Marcy suggested it. Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you, Marcy.
So it's excellent. Go watch it. I am thinking about it and ready to go finish it.
Yep.
Okay. Pick your battles. Oh my God, I tell people this all the time. I tell myself this. Is this a battle worth fighting? Does this really matter long term? Is this something that I can let go? Things that I don't let go. Wear the bike helmet, wear the bike helmet, wear the bike helmet.
Yep.
Wear your seatbelt.
Safety violations.
Safety violations. I don't let those things go. But other things, wear a coat. No thanks. Okay, be cold. Natural consequences.
Yep.
So, oh, I thought of some more. So those are all from the blog, whinypaluza.com. You can read them thoroughly. I probably forgot lots of points in my summary. But as I was going through my day today, I thought about some more.
Okay.
Staying calm so they talk to you. My kids sometimes don't want to tell me things because they know they're going to piss me off.
Yep.
Well, we want our kids to want to tell us stuff, so we can't get super pissed off. You have to stay calm. I don't sound very calm as I'm saying it.
You're just passionate about it.
Okay, so I have to stay calm so that they want to talk to me, because I said to Lily, why didn't you tell me?
Blah, blah, blah.
Because I didn't want to upset you. Okay, I got to do better.
You
So
can
I'm
do-
passing that on so that you can do better, and I can warn you that if you're reactive, they're not going to want to talk to you.
Yep.
Open door policy. Make sure your kids know that they can talk to you about anything, and when they do come and talk to you about anything, that you stay calm. So it's like, you're not going to get in trouble. Just talk to me and you won't get in trouble. Like, we'll work it out.
Yep.
I talked to an expert on education this week, and she said, I wanted to pass this little nugget on too. She said the most important thing that we can do for our kids to get smarter is to encourage them to read books. She says reading books is what it's all about. She said, have your kids put the phone away, the iPad away, and read a book. So I was floored I said, how can we have a well-educated child? And she said, the number one thing is that they read books. And she said, find books that they will enjoy so that they want to read.
Awesome.
Isn't that great? I knew you would like that.
I do.
Okay. Any parenting tips? I only did a few. I mean, we probably could fill pages. Any parenting tips that I did not discuss that you would like to mention?
Nothing jumped in my mind. That was a pretty thorough job for getting it done in less than half an hour. You could teach a 3-day workshop and not scratch the surface on parenting.
How do you feel about, what advice would you give when your kids change their mind?
Yeah, we've been through that one on some significant topics. Try not to get attached. Try not to resist what is. Try and just be there for your kid and support them, and take whatever expectations you had based on what they were going to do that is now gone or different, and go with the flow, which is not always easy to do.
Okay, so I thought of something as you were talking.
Okay.
Don't live through your kids.
Yep.
So you had your life. No.
You had
You
your
had your
childhood.
childhood. Let me rephrase. We're still living our adulthood, but we already did our childhood, and we did it how we're going to do it. Our kids' childhood is their childhood, so let them do what they want for their childhood. And if you want them to play hockey and they don't want to play hockey, you could have them try it, but it's not worth the battle if they don't want to go, and it's not worth the money.
Right.
So it's like, what do they want to do for their childhood? Don't live through your kids.
Don't put
like,
your stuff on them.
Like, if you were going to be this hockey star and you didn't go for it, don't try to make your kid the hockey star. Like, let them figure out what they love. They might not love hockey. They might love soccer.
Right.
So I'm sure I'll think of more when we stop.
Yes.
Okay.
Part of the next.
Yes. So I dropped off a couple prizes. The Whinypaluza Fairy was hard at work. Every month I do, help me out, challenges.
Yeah,
challenges. Whinypaluza Mom Facebook group. It's a free supportive community. You don't have to be a mom to come join us. It's just a supportive community. We talk about challenges, successes, and we give advice, and we do challenges, and I give away prizes, and I think it's a fun community.
It is.
So I did give away a couple prizes this month, and I also have so many women that I'm recording that I'm excited to share with you. This Friday is Nicole Redder. Nicole invented Pam, which is a app. Was looking for the word, and Pam helps moms with their mental load.
Ooh.
She fixes the mental load.
Where do I go get the Pam app?
Okay, so you and I need to get the Pam app because you don't have to pay for it. There's a free version and there's a paid version. So Seth and I can go try the free version and see what we think, and you can basically upload your life to Pam, and Pam organizes you.
That sounds amazing.
So yeah, what?
Is it just called PAM? Am I going to find it in the App Store? I'll listen to the podcast and she'll tell me where to get it, right? Go listen to the podcast and she'll tell me where to get it. What's her name?
Go listen to Nicole Redder on Friday. She talks about all about her invention, why she invented it, what it can do, how we can fix our mental load. She had a bunch of tips to give. Such a cool lady. I loved talking to her. And like I said, I have so many. I've recorded so many. Adrian, you've sent me so many good women.
Could it be the Pam Smart Family Planner?
Yeah.
Awesome. I wonder if that would work at work.
So you upload your life. Pam organizes you.
This looks awesome. Sign me up. I'm getting it.
Okay, I'm going to get it too.
We're going to get it. Get the Pam
So
Smart
go get
Family
the
Planner app.
Pam app and go listen to Nicole Redder and go to whinypaluza.com. There is a link tree with all my stuff. There's a parenting blog, parenting vlog that we're doing right now. There's a podcast. There's a newsletter. Sign up for the free newsletter and share this with someone that you think could use some parenting tips, who you think would enjoy this. You don't realize this, but the more you subscribe and comment and share and like, it's all so appreciated because then it gets shown to more moms, which is the goal.
Let's help everybody.
The goal is to
help the moms.
Help whoever needs help. So I know it helps me. So I figure if doing this stuff helps me, hopefully it helps other people.
Amen.
So thank you for all of the comments and requests and likes and shares that we've gotten. We appreciate you and we love giving you parenting content and marriage content. We haven't done a marital one in a while.
Let's do it.
I see a marital one in the future. I'm looking for ideas for mother podcast. Mother's Day. I was looking for the words. I'm looking for ideas for a Mother's Day special, a Father's Day special, and a 50th birthday special for me. So if you have any ideas, send them my way. And Adrian, I know you're going to listen to this. If you have any ideas, send them my way. I will look up ideas and get all these specials done for you. I'm trying to think and be creative, but I guess anything else?
Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday.
We will see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in to the Whinypaluza podcast. If you like what you heard, please be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. While you are there, leave a review. I love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.